In the shadowy depths of Ilu Forest, where the tall grasses whispered secrets and the sun barely peeked through the thick canopy, Lion roamed with an air of confidence. The king of the jungle, with his majestic mane and powerful roar, was feared and respected by all. Yet, despite his strength, Lion often found himself feeling unchallenged, his ego bloated with pride. One bright afternoon, as Lion lounged on a sun-warmed rock, Hare scampered into view, his little heart racing with both fear and cleverness. The sight of Lion sent shivers down his spine, but he knew he had to prove a point today. "Hey, Lion!" Hare called out, his voice shaky yet bold. "Why do you think you're the mightiest in the forest?" Lion opened one eye lazily, a smirk playing on his lips. "Who could possibly rival me, little one? I am the king." Hare took a deep breath, his mind racing with a daring idea. "Well, I've heard of a creature even more powerful than you. They say it lives deep in the forest and can defeat any beast." Lion's curiosity piqued, and he sat up straighter. "What creature is this? I will prove I am the strongest." Hare leaned in closer, lowering his voice. "They call it the Great Shadow. It's a mystical creature that only appears at sunset. If you challenge it, you'll see just how strong it truly is." Lion's chest puffed out. "A challenge? I accept." He growled, the thrill of competition igniting his spirit. "Take me to this great shadow." With a mischievous glint in his eye, Hare nodded and led Lion deeper into Ilu Forest, dodging thick vines and underbrush while trying to suppress his laughter. The further they went, the darker the forest became, and Lion's bravado started to wane as unease crept into his heart. When they reached a clearing, the shadows were thick, and the sunset cast eerie shapes among the trees. "Now, Lion," Hare said dramatically, "you must roar to summon the Great Shadow." Lion, still full of bravado, stood tall and unleashed a thunderous roar that echoed through the forest. But as the sound faded, the silence that followed felt heavy. The shadows shifted, and Hare looked around, feigning fear. "Is it coming?" Lion asked, his voice trembling slightly. Suddenly, the wind picked up, swirling leaves around them like a storm. Hare's eyes widened, and he pointed dramatically. "Look! The Great Shadow approaches." In the flickering light, Lion saw a dark figure loom in the distance, its outline menacing. Panic gripped him as he realized he had been deceived. But before he could flee, Hare shouted, "The Great Shadow is the bravest of them all. It can even defeat you, mighty Lion." Lion, trapped in his pride, prepared to confront this shadowy figure. "I will not back down. I am the king." As the Great Shadow drew closer, it became clear that it was merely a collection of swirling leaves and branches, an illusion that Hare had cleverly created. The reality hit Lion hard, and embarrassment flashed through his fur. With a flick of his tail, Hare burst into laughter. "You see, Lion, true strength is not just about size and power. Bravery also lies in one's cleverness." Realizing he had been outsmarted, Lion let out a deep, rumbling laugh. "You tricked me, Hare. I see now that bravery is indeed more than just strength. You have outwitted me today." From that day on, Lion learned to respect not just strength but the cleverness of those around him, while Hare continued to use his wits to navigate the challenges of life in Ilu Forest.